Hello everybody, welcome to this installment of Board Matters for the month of February. I'm Michael Anthony Vargas, Board President for San Benito CISD Board of Trustees, and your host. We're here taping live from the Administration Building where we actually just finished a special board meeting. Thank you for tuning in. We're rolling right along this second semester, working every single day to achieve that gold standard. Whether you're a teacher getting ready for STAAR testing, a custodian shining the hallways nightly, or those parent volunteers who help keep our campuses running efficiently with their help. I'm glad to update you on the goings-on here in the district from the last time we chatted. Before I begin though, I would like to address issues that have occurred in the last month that I feel need to be clarified as the leader of this district. The first is the after-school program. I'm going to say this only once. San Benito CISD is not getting rid of the after-school program. Whatever the rumor mill may be, please be assured that the program and its nationally acclaimed chess program are here to stay, and the winning traditions will continue. I am assuring you that it is our intention to keep this extension of the regular school day fully operational. To say so otherwise is completely false. As I have expressed publicly in every board and committee meeting, the after-school program is one of the most important pillars of our district and our community, a pillar that has existed for decades. I've personally experienced the greatness that this program has to offer as a student who participated in the program and as an employee who worked for the program under several coordinators. After-school program coordinators and employees, on behalf of the Board of Trustees and Administration, we thank you wholeheartedly for all you do for our students, parents, and community. Please keep up that great work. On to a more technical and exciting update from our state legislature in Austin. As you may or may not know, we are about 2 months into the 86th legislative session of the Texas legislature. As a member of the Legislative Advisory Council for the Texas Association of School Boards and a frequent Capitol visitor in Austin, I feel it is important to update you on some of the bills that have been filed and proposed that affect public education. Governor Abbott gave a State of the State address to both the House of Representatives and the Senate last month, where he named as emergency items the consensus priorities of school finance reform, teacher pay raises, and school safety. It is great that our governor has emphasized among his own priorities the issues that affect the 5.3 million students across the state. On the Senate side of the legislature, Senate Bill 3 was unanimously passed that would provide $5,000 of annual pay raises for full-time classroom teachers and librarians at about a cost of $4 billion over the next 2 years. On the House side, Speaker Bonin and the House Public Education Committee released their school finance proposal, which included many initiatives, the most notable being adding $9 billion in funding over the next 2 years, raising the basic allotment, which is the base per student funding we receive from the state, from $5,140 to $6,130. The proposal also lowers school property tax rates, establishes an early reading program that funds full-day, high-quality pre-K for low-income students, and raises the minimum teacher salary schedule and allocates an additional $140 million in funding for a teacher quality program. As you can see, our lawmakers have been extremely busy during these 6 months of the legislative session. It is great to see that the focus is on public education. I look forward to updating you on how these bills and proposals do throughout the legislative process. So we now move on to the topics discussed during the February regular board meeting. As we do in every monthly meeting, we hosted several students who were recognized for various accomplishments. We had 4 students from San Benito High School who achieved the highest state honor in band and in choir, earning the Texas Music Educators Association All-State Vocalist and All-State Band honors. As a former member of our district's music program, I understand the hard work that it takes to get to that prestigious level. Major kudos to those great students, and thank you for representing San Benito CISD and the community at this level. Of course, special thanks to the parents, as well as Mr. Mendoza, the director of bands, and Mr. Martinez, the choir director, and their staff for the time and investment they each put into making sure our students are achieving the gold standard in all areas of fine arts. We also had some high school students who received Automotive Service Excellence, Suspension Steering, and Security Officer Level 2 certifications. Congrats to the students and staff for achieving these great skills that will assist them in becoming more competitive in the workforce beyond high school. Keep up the great work. I'm also excited to share that because of the strong partnership we currently have with the San Benito Boys and Girls Club, the San Benito CISD Board of Trustees was recognized with a flag presentation from the state legislature in Austin. Boys and Girls Club Board President Liz Chavez and Executive Director Hugo Zurita presented an encased state flag that was flown over the Capitol by State Senator Eddie Lucio Jr. and State Representative Eddie Lucio III for a day as an indication of the hard work and great job the San Benito Board of Trustees is doing for the community. We were happy to accept this token of appreciation from our state capitol and the Boys and Girls Club. You see, this is what strong partnerships are about. When we work together, stay positive, we can accomplish many things that productively impact our community as a whole. We look forward to the continued partnership, not only with the Boys and Girls Club, but with the numerous partnerships we have with local, state, and national entities. Now we move on to the board-approved items that were discussed during the regular board meeting. Under the Business and Finance agenda, the following items were approved. Resolution of financing contract with Frost Bank for LED lighting project, bid offers received for property in Cameron County, awarding bid for LED message boards district-wide for every single campus, awarding bid to ADP Lemco Incorporated for metal building improvements, and awarding bid for catering services district-wide. Under the administration agenda, the following board-approved items were discussed. Approval of a new class waiver for the school year, Houghton Mifflin Harcourt for International Center for Leadership and Education Professional Development for the next school year, an interlocal cooperation contract between San Benito CISD and the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley, and a memorandum of understanding between San Benito CISD and Texas Southmost College dual credit program. Other items approved included revisions to the district organization chart, the incentive for early resignation notice effective at the end of this school year, and approval to appoint the Superintendent's Advisory Council as the new District of Innovation Committee. An important item that I wanted to single out that was approved during the regular board meeting was an order authorizing the issuance, sale, and delivery of building bonds that were approved by the voters in November. What this means is that our financial underwriters sought the best interest rates for our bonds in the market, and I am happy to report that we closed on a much lower interest rate than we had anticipated, which means a huge savings for our district. Special thanks to our financial advisors at RBC Capital Markets, our bond counsel, Mr. Chuy Ramirez, our three bond underwriting firms, which were Estrada Hinojosa, Wells Nelson Associates, and Siebert Cisneros Shank, who helped lock in those low interest rates. This is just another crucial step in finally breaking ground for our new facilities. On that same note, regarding our bond projects, we also held special meetings to hear presentations from architecture firms as part of our intentions to select architects who will build the Performing Arts Center, the Aquatic Center, and the multi-purpose indoor facility. 9 total architecture firms responded to our request for qualifications, or RFQ. 5 firms made the final list, and the Board of Trustees voted tonight to select those architects. I look forward to updating you on our bond projects. The board is excited as we move along with every sense of openness and transparency in this process. Before I end, I finally want to share that we literally achieved a gold standard status with one of our very own teachers last month. Dr. Cash Elementary writing teacher Crystal Contreras earned the very prestigious National Milken Education Award, which came with a $25,000 cash prize. This was kept a secret for a couple of weeks until an assembly was held to surprise Mrs. Contreras in front of her students and staff at Dr. Cash Elementary. Also in attendance to present this prestigious award was Texas Commissioner of Education Mike Morath, State Senator Eddie Lucio Jr., along with staff representatives from Senator John Cornyn's and Ted Cruz's offices. Mrs. Cruz is the only individual in the state of Texas to receive this award. Way to put San Benito on the map. Special shout out to her colleagues in administration under Principal Delia Cornett for always leading Dr. Cash to success. Well, everyone, it's been a pleasure updating you on this February installment of Board Matters. San Benito team and family, please keep up the good work. I mean that all the time. This district is witnessing and experiencing unprecedented successes. I thank each and every one of you for the hard work you put in every single day to ensure that we are inching closer to achieving that gold standard in all areas of public education. Please enjoy your spring break vacation next week because each of you deserve it. Relax with plenty of sun, recalibrate with plenty of rest, and see you when we get back. Till next time, be well.